Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Leno56 and welcome back to some more Stationeers on the moon. So in the previous episode, we started building the hydroponics room over here. Before I can actually do that, I'm gonna have to move this whole wall back this way, which shouldn't be too difficult. It should be pretty easy. It's just gonna be a little bit tedious. Um, One other thing that we did is we got the furnace basically all set up. It's automated and everything, so we have pipe heaters in place which are heating up our furnace room. The only thing is we don't have our coolant tank set up, which is fine. One thing I am going to do this episode is we're going to move all the gases from this tank over to this tank. Now, I'm going to need a lot of pipe to do that, which should be fairly easy since I do have a lot of silicon and steel. So we're going to make a bunch of pipe in order to do that really quick. Should be pretty straightforward, but then once we do that, I do want to make this stuff right here, which is going to be a little trickier. One thing I can do is I can make a coolant tank and cool down the nitrogen that's in this tank right here. I'll just have to filter it out. Or I can just throw a bunch of like iron ingots and stuff in the furnace, which will start to rapidly cool it down. So there's a few different ways that I can do it. But for right now, we are going to grab as many pipes as I can. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to do an even 100. So there we are. Alright. So we're going to put 100 silicon and 100 steel in here. And we're going to make a bunch of pipe. I'm kind of wondering, before I do that, I need more CO2 filters, so let's take care of that really quick before I do that. I'm just going to make a bunch of here, let's see, normal ones. What do I need for the medium ones here? Iron, silver, and constant. Yeah, we'll just do a bunch of iron. So it's 5 iron, so let's do, we'll do 20. We'll do this. I'm going to make 4 CO2 filters for us.
Filter low.
Alright, and this one's going to go right here. There we go. So these ones I'll put outside. Before I do that, let's actually get the pipes going. And insulated pipe. There we go. Alright, so you guys are going to go out here. And then while that's being made, let's start working on moving this back. So this is going to be a little bit tedious. It shouldn't be too difficult though. So I need, I'm gonna need a bunch of steel anyways, a bunch of steel frames, so let's just make a full stack of steel frames here. Yeah, so that'll make 30 steel frames. That's gonna be overkill for what I need to do over here, but that's okay. Also, in between episodes, I did do a little organizing here. So I got all the stuff out of this locker, and I kind of cleared these lockers out as well. So I kind of organized our base a little bit. So I put everything related to the auto lathe in here, the electronics printer in here, the pipe bender in here, and the tool manufacturer, or the tool maker right here. One thing I need to do is I need to actually move this transformer, which I'll probably move it like either right here or right here, so it doesn't clip through this locker like this, because that's not great. I also put a little task list or task board. So finish the manufacturing room, build the hydroponics room, and expand the trader platform, which I need to do anyways. And I would like to get that done this episode, as long as I remain focused on what I'm doing. Alright, so we have insulated pipe there. Alright, well, let's start to... Yeah, let's start moving this gas around. So, I need to do that. Do that. And then if I bring it up like this, I'm going to have to put it on the ceiling in order to move the gas over here. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so let's grab these pipes and we'll just start doing this. I'm gonna have to delete all this pipe once I'm done with this, which is fine. Alright, nice. Yeah, and we do have the pressure in there, so that is working quite well. And let's continue. I shouldn't have to delete that. There we go. Alright, so let's keep doing this. Okay, so this guy, can I... Come on. I guess we'll find out. See if that worked. I guess I could look really quick. Nope, it's in there. Perfect. That worked. Alright, and then right here, well, not right there. I'll probably do it right here. We'll put a turbo pump. Speaking of turbo pump, let's see. I think I have an extra one. Actually, there's one out there that I can use. Yeah, we'll have to go grab that one. Alright, we're gonna throw you guys in here. And then let's grab this turbo pump. Yeah, I probably don't need all these lights. I'm gonna have to redo that at some point too. Okay, so do something like that. Let's grab you. Let's grab you. There we go. Alright, and then one thing I should have grabbed. Actually, I'll just grab this one. Oh. So I can actually monitor the gas in here. Alright, heck yeah. Yeah, so that shouldn't take too long to get rid of all the gas that's in here. It is actually dropping quite fast. So yeah, once all this gas is gone out of this pipe network right here, we're going to remove this tank and place it over here, and that's going to become our coolant tank. And then this guy will be our waste tank, or our heat tank. I don't know what you want to call it. Perfect. Let's see here. Let's grab. Let's do this. Blue. I need a blue paint can. Let's put it right there for right now.
Hunger caution.
Hey, you are almost done, aren't you? It's actually going pretty quick. Let's eat some food. I do need some more potatoes here pretty soon. There we are. We'll close you. Let's see, what do we have in here? We have 2% CO2, 93% O2. I do need to go and grab some more oxide so I can fill up our base more. Alright, how are you doing? You're doing good. So one thing I am going to do, since we're not really building anything right now, is I'm going to move this guy. So let's turn our light on. I think I'm going to move it right here is what I'm going to do. Yeah, that way it's not clipping in with the locker. There we go. Sweet. And then if I close the locker, it doesn't clip at all, and that looks way better. Awesome. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is let's go. Ooh, actually, look what we got. Let's see, let's do. We're gonna make a stack of 50 steel sheets. I have 6 right there, but we'll make another stack of 50. So that'll take a minute. I can start laying out the frames outside here. So let's head outside for a minute. And then I need to make another airlock over here, which shouldn't be too difficult. I can get rid of you. I don't actually need you right now. I have a bunch of stuff just laying in here, don't I? I had blue. Gosh dang it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope you have a good day at work. Okay, so these are all iron frames, aren't they? They are, and everything else is steel frames. I guess I do have some steel or some iron sheets that I could use. Yeah, our thing's gonna be a mix of iron and steel, isn't it? Okay, so I am going to have to. Hmm. I'm gonna have to move all of this, aren't I? I think I'm going to. And actually, the only thing that this is powering now are these two items and then our trader platform. Plus our tracker that I don't ever freaking use. So, yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're just gonna do this for right now. I can always move this cable later. There we go. Okay. So I need to actually go inside for a minute and grab our iron sheets here so I can weld all of this up. Which our iron sheets are over here. Yeah, so we have iron sheets, we have steel sheets, we have more steel sheets. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's see, what are you at? Yeah, you're almost done. There we go. Alright, so let's weld all of this up. Hey, good morning. There we go. Okay. So let's grab our steel frames. Oh, I have to get rid of our, yeah, that'll work. So this is going to be the new airlock. And then we'll do, yeah, we'll do another platform over here. Yeah, so we'll do something like this. There we go. And that way I can actually wrap it around. There we go. Let's merge those. Rail, rail. Awesome. Alright, and then I'm gonna have to get some more walls and stuff too, which shouldn't be too difficult. Need to let my thing charge a little bit here. There we go. Alright, so this will be our new airlock. And then I just have to move all of this over here, so I can actually do that. Do something like that. And then I need steel frames up above here too. There we go. Alright, heck yeah. There we go. Okay. So now we need glass sheets for these guys right here. Then I'm gonna have to place windows right here at some point too. Alright, so let's go inside and grab some glass sheets before I do anything else. There we go, some glass sheets right here. Nope, and you are completely empty. So after I finish this, we'll deconstruct all of this stuff over here. And then I'll get a proper cooling system set up for our advanced furnace. Okay. Now what I can do is I can move all of this. Alright, let's hook this up first. Actually, what I can do, because I need to put a transformer in here. I'm gonna have to make some more heavy cable, aren't I? I think I'm going to. So the transformer will go right here. That'll go like that. And this will go like this. There we go. So it'll go something like that. Let's do this. Yep, I need more heavy cable. Alright, so let's go inside and make some more heavy cable.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank and jetpack are pretty close to being the same. Alright, well I can turn you off now. What do I need? I need heavy cable, which means I need gold and copper. I'm gonna have to go grab some more gold, aren't I? Alright, so this will be enough to make one stack of heavy cable. And then I'm gonna have to go over to our gold miner and grab some more gold at some point too. Okay. So what can I get rid of that I currently have on me? Let's see, we have plastic. We have walls. I'm going to keep the steel frames on me just in case. I can merge those together. I don't think I need any more pipes as of right. Well, we'll keep a stack of pipes on me too. The flooring will keep on me as well. Okay. I mainly just need a bunch of cable. Then what do we need for just a normal transformer? I need 10 iron, 1 gold, and 3 copper. So we have 10 iron. We have 1 gold. Gosh dang it. And 3 copper.
Hydration critical.
Alright, let's turn you off for a minute. 3 copper. There we go. Okay. Hey, good morning. Okay, let's get rid of our CO2 and let's head outside. Alright, so now we need to hook this up to power. I don't think I'm gonna have enough cable. Gosh dang it. Well, darn. 'Cause I would like to actually do our airlock. I'm gonna have to go inside again, aren't I? Unless I dismantle a bunch of this cable here, I can always re-hook it up, I guess, at some point. Because I don't need a whole lot. Do that. Maybe 5 is enough. Oh, I guess 5 was enough. Okay, so let's do a little test here. I mainly just need a
Air tank low.
air tank low. Okay. Hey, we have power. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. So this is all hooked up. Perfect. So now what I can do... can do that. Now I'm going to move this airlock over here. This is going to be a little bit tedious, but that's okay. We'll place you there. We'll place you. The only thing I don't have is the data chip, which should be fine. I can turn this into a manual airlock for right now. Okay, so let's do this. I don't actually need a vent right there, but oh well. Alright, so this is basically ready to hook up. So we're going to do this door first. There we go. So this should be airtight, which it looks like it is. So here goes nothing. Nope, it's holding. That's perfect. Alright, and let's deconstruct this. Oops, wrong one. I need the wrench. Heck yeah. Alright, sweet. So let's go and grab our data chip over here. Can I? Gosh dang it. Interior. Interior. There we go. That'll help a little bit. Uh-oh. What the frick? Yeah, why the heck is that not working? Yeah, the active vents aren't doing what they need to do here. Active vent. I might have to make a new, yeah, that's not working how it's supposed to be. I can't remember. Is there a way to, like, clear this out? We all know you always have not enough cable or pipes. No, I never do. It's my curse. Okay, let's swap these out really quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this as a manual airlock for right now because I'm not sure what's going on with that thing. Alright, that'll work. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. There should be just a normal wall. Let's go out and double check. I'm gonna turn you off because you're just really annoying to look at. Alright, so we have a wall there and a wall there. Alright, perfect. So what I can do now is delete all of this. Okay, and there we are. I have so much stuff on me right now. Gosh dang it. Alright, heck yeah. So, yeah, let's get rid of all of this. And then the room sensor I'm going to have to move as well. That should be a big deal. Let's see, I don't think I need any more pipe for right now. So let's do that. I don't think I need any more cladding at the moment. Plastic sheets, we'll condense those. We have iron frames here. We have more cladding right there. Yeah, we have a bunch of cladding on us. Alright, that'll work. And now what I need to do is I need to just get rid of all of this stuff here. There, let's do this. Okay, so that light's there. And this is going to come around like this. There we are. So I'm going to have to remove this room sensor. You can always throw that cladding outside in the lower part just so they don't take space. It becomes it. Yeah, so I'm actually going to make a like a balcony that goes all the way around the base. So I do have a plan for the cladding. There we go. We'll do this. And we'll do... Gosh dang it. There we go. Alright, and I am going to have to readjust this thing here really quick. There we go. Let's make sure that's actually working. If I step in here, turns off, turn on. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to move our water stuff around too. Which I guess what I can do is I can just extend the pipe, so I can basically place it right here. I'm gonna have to move it at some point though. Oh, I don't have any more normal. Okay, let's do something different then. How do I want to do this? Guess I could just put it right here. Where do I want to put our water pipe at? I guess I could put it right here for right now, since this pipe already extends that way. That would be pretty easy to do. Why not beside the plants for now? Less resources. I guess I could do it right here. The only downside is I don't have any cable right here to hook it up. And I'm not going to be able to get a cable. Well, I guess I could just do a weird cable. It honestly doesn't really matter. I mean, heck, I could put it right here even. Up on top. Could put it right here too. I guess I can just put it right here for right now. I can figure out the cable. Okay, let's do this. So now what I need to do is I need to grab wire cutters, some heavy cable. We're gonna have to do something like this. There we are, that'll work. Drink some water since I'm right here. There we are. Food, let's top off our potato. Yummy. And then I can kind of just delete all of this too, actually. I don't really need any of this either. I do need you. Alright, perfect. So now what I need to do is I need to turn this into an airlock that goes into our hydroponics room. Nice. And we'll just do that for right now. Let's grab another wall, and we're going to turn this into just a normal window. There we are. And then I can delete the wall outside and turn that into a window as well. Sweet. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Let's see, this is all empty, this pipe is, so yeah, let's delete this pipe right here. I'm gonna have to be careful because if I accidentally delete the frame, there goes everything. Alright, there's another stack. Alright, good enough for now. Alright, let's place these over here. And then we have 2025. Perfect. Alright. And then there's a little bit of pipe up in here too, which is okay for right now. But now what I can do is I can delete this. And this will be our coolant tank. I guess it would make more sense. I'm not sure how I want to do that. You know, I am going to end up using all those pipes. I did plan on this. We'll just do it like that for right now. And this will be our coolant tank. Heck yeah. Sweet. I do want to make this so I can make the harm suit. So I need silver, nickel, and cobalt. I have silver and nickel. I need, if I want to do it this way, I need 100 silver, 50 nickel, and 50 cobalt. How much silver do I actually have? Actually, where is all my silver at? I mean, I have no silver on me, but I do have a bunch of this. Oh yeah, that's dropping it quite nicely, isn't it? Alright, and then I need 50 cobalt and 50 nickel. I do have nickel. I think all the nickel I have is outside. Let's head outside for a minute. Gosh dang it, I want this to work. Yeah, I'm going to figure out what's going on with our advanced airlock. That's one thing I wish that they would actually fix. We have 50 nickel. And I do need 50 cobalt. So let's go on a little mining run and see if I can't find some. There's oxide. That's oxide. Oh, there's some right here. There's actually a bunch of it right here. This is fantastic. Sweet, that's all I needed. Oh, Jesus. Ah. There we go. Ooh, gold. That's right. I do need some gold. Can I land on it? Perfect. I just have a little bit of gold. Not a whole lot, you know. Just 6,000 ingots in there. No big deal. Alright, let's head inside. And throw you in there. And what do I need the temperature to be? I need 727. We're at 14. That's actually dropping really fast. So let's. I don't really like that. Alright, so I need to drop the temperature here. That's actually increasing really fast. Let's grab you. And let's grab you. I'm going to use these to actually drop our temperature. There we go. You know what I need to do is I need to actually turn off our pipe heaters. Which maybe I'll go do that really quick. I could set up some logic, I suppose, for that, but let's see. Logic IO, logic processor. I could do like a logic switch, I guess would work, but we'll just go outside and actually turn those off really quick though. $6,000 gold bars equals some pennies. Just a few pennies. You know, realistically, because I do have a credit card and I can actually like trade with the trader and stuff, you'd think that I could, you know, just convert gold into money and just have an infinite source of wealth. But apparently it doesn't work that way. Oh, you're still going. Holy cow. I need it to be 727. I also need 25 MPa of pressure in here. Which means I'm going to have to... Yeah, that's actually not increasing it too much. I need 25. There we go. We'll do that for right now. Alright, so that's going to take a minute. The good news is that it's not actually going to heat up anymore, so that's good. We'll just keep those right there for now. There's another one. Okay, so let's start working on our hydroponics room, which I do have enough steel frames, so that's good. I need a bunch more walls and stuff, so I need 5, 10, 15, we'll just say 20. Probably 21 walls. And I have 10 on me, so we'll just do another stack of, let's do a stack of 20. And then I'm also going to need a bunch of glass as well. Oh wow, you're actually really close. Why not leverage the sun heat for plants to convert energy then back to UV lighting? So I could do that, but because I place solar panels on top of my base, it's hard to actually use the sun. Like it would get sunlight in the morning and at night, or in the evening. It wouldn't actually get sunlight through the rest of the day. So really, I have more than enough power, so I just use the grow lights. Are you almost done? That's actually dropping quite fast. So yeah, let's throw another one of these in here. I need to keep this at 25 MPa. There we are. Yeah, like that's really the only reason. I could make it to where this was all like glass for our hydroponics room, which would be kind of cool. Which I could always do that, I suppose. I don't have to have frames above it. Let's see. Oh, you're so close. All right, I do not need 500. Let's do 100. Okay, you're good. All right, we are within range. And this is all degassed, so it shouldn't affect the temperature or the pressure at all. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, using these ingots to actually cool your furnace is not terrible. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. I just got an achievement for smelting this. Well, that was easy. Now what I can do, I'm gonna actually try the harm suit. I do need this guy. So I need steel, electrum, constant, and solder. Let's see, so I need 35 steel. So 35 steel, 8 electrum, 8 constant, and 8 solder. Sweet. We have 8 and 8. Alright, so that's going to take a minute. So in the meantime, let's continue working on our hydroponics room out here. I'm so used to having an automatic airlock. I don't know like what to do with the manual airlock now because I feel like I went backwards. Yeah, don't deconstruct this wall right here. So if I do that, we're screwed. I can't do that either. I can do this though. And the new suit isn't worth it. The Fleming's in your hard pass for me. I can only think of. Yeah, so I do know that there's a speed limitation to it. I think it's just good for like good protection when it comes to severe environments. Like I'll probably use it for the solar storms and stuff. I don't imagine I'm going to use it a whole lot, but based on what I know about it, I know that you can hook like the mining backpack up to it and stuff, which actually wouldn't be terrible. Okay, you know what? This battery's annoying me. We are swapping you out with the nuclear battery. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just finish welding these up. Alright, so there's that. Let's grab our steel frames. Before I do that, I'm going to have to do this.
Hunger caution.
Hunger caution. Alright, that one's good. Sweet, okay. Okay, before we do that, let's get rid of this cable right here. There we go. Then I'm gonna have to get rid of this cable too. Sweet. It's looking good. Alright, let's head inside. Because our Mara tool mod should be done. It looks like it is. Oh my god, I already had it. Gosh dang it. I'll just recycle this one. It doesn't look like the others, which is funny. Take the airlock tray, place on the ground, stab with a screwdriver. Yeah, I feel like you should be able to hook the jetpack up to it, but oh well. Hey, here we are. So steel, stellite, astral. Oh, I don't think I have. I have this. Stellite. I'm gonna need more stellite. Astraloy. Wow. Steel, which I have a bunch of steel. Alright, yeah, what do I need for this? Copper, steel, and coal. Oh, I needed steel. Well, I do have everything I need to make some more steel, so that's no issue. Let's see here. Let's do 50. The temperature is a little low, so let's put some more gas in here to increase the temperature a little bit. And we have steel. Alright, so I got some steel. So for this we need 100 steel, 50 cobalt, and 50 copper. So I just have to go mine some more cobalt. Thankfully I know where more cobalt is. Alright, so let's eat really quick. Yeah, I mean, quite honestly, I'm not really worried about the solar storms. I just want to make the harm suit to have it. Plus, I could, because I have my other suit, I could have like a bunch of different suit types. Because I plan on making like a living quarters or something too. I feel like that'd be fun. Let's get rid of you. I don't need you anymore. Cladding. I don't need you. Keep you. Let's get rid of these extra pipes I have. Alright, well that freed up our inventory quite a bit. One potato? Yep, I need a potato. What a waste. Gosh dang it. Oh well, I will get some of that back, so I'm not too butthurt about it. Alright, we'll let you do your thing. Let's go grab some cobalt. Because I have everything else I need. Let's see, it's in one of these holes. It's not that one. It's this one. I just need 50. That's all I need. I'm so glad I made the heavy mining drill when I did. Mine's so much faster. Hey, perfect. Wonder if I should just mine the rest of it out just to have it. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, actually, now that I think about it. Plus, I'm pretty sure that's it. Cool. There's a bunch of iron here. But nope, I did hit all the cobalt. I wish there was a way to like hotkey the glasses or something so I didn't have to click that every time. Yeah, that's how I tend to do it as well. I keep forgetting the glasses are even a thing. I need to put my stairs back. That was embarrassing. Okay, now let's do... What was I doing? Oh. I need 50 copper. Good thing I have plenty of copper. Oh, I don't need that much. Gosh dang it. There we go. Alright, and then I need 30 to 40. Doesn't matter temperature wise, so that is so easy to make. I love it. Alright, let's make the harm suit, and then I need more stellite to make the helmet. 10 to 20, really hot. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn those pipe heaters back on. Should I just go do that really quick? Yeah, if I wanted to do that, I wouldn't be able to replicate it. Yeah, I just need to remember that the glasses are a thing. I keep forgetting that I even made them. Because typically I just go out and mine a whole area out. Gosh dang it, my legs aren't working. I just go out and mine a whole area, and then I just kind of will try to go back to it if I leave a little bit remaining, but I need to actually use the glasses more. Okay, so silver, silicone, and coal. Gosh dang it, I need more cobalt. I have that, I don't have that. Ooh. Look at the harm suit. I'm not gonna wear it until I have everything else I need. So, yeah, for stellite, I'm gonna have to go out and mine. Surprise. some more frickin' cobalt. Our water's right here. There we go. Let's see here. I have to go outside anyway, so I need more glass. Let's see, I need... Well, let's just make a stack of 50. Good God, that's 100 of these. That's a lot of glass. Okay, well, that'll work. We're gonna take the stairs with us. Could make some more railings too. I also need a lot more steel sheets. Let's see, steel. We'll place you in there. So yeah, once all the glass is done. Actually, that's probably enough. There we go, let's do that. Alright, so we're making steel sheets. So let's head back outside for a minute. Wait, so seriously, taking the cartridge and putting it on the ground and smacking it with a screwdriver will actually reset it? Because if that's the case, that's hilarious. Let's see, if I'm going to put a walkway here, let's do this right there. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. And while I'm waiting, we are going to start placing walls. You could make an airlock too. I wanted to put the suit stand in there. I mean, that's needed, but yeah, I could do that. Make a 2x1 airlock and throw the suits in there. I was just gonna make like a living area and put our suits in there, so I guess I could do it however. Alright, so that's that. I need more steel sheets to weld these up before I do anything there. Alright, I'm gonna do something here. Alright, and this is gonna go up like this. I'm gonna have to move these batteries too. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these batteries. Which they're just kinda here. Yeah, these batteries I'm actually gonna move to right here. Or I could move them over here. Granted, if I do want to turn the hydroponics bay. Because I could just make a glass ceiling, so then the sun... Granted, at nighttime, the plants aren't going to get any sunlight, so maybe I'll just keep it how I currently have it. Alright, we'll just do that for right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do a thing. Then I need an angle grinder. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that if they had the jetpacks like already implemented. That would make more sense. So you can't do that. Essentially, your plants can get too much light, and then that'll also affect their growth. That's why you have to have a good balance of both light and non-light. Now, actually, there's a plant cartridge I can actually make, and it'll show you. It's like light pollution and can't remember what it is. It's been a minute since I've made it. There we go. Do, do, do. So, this will come around like this. There we go. So that's going to take a minute, but that's okay. These will eventually charge, and I actually probably need to hook up these batteries fully, don't I? That'd be helpful. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. And then we'll do another thing of solar panels here, another thing of solar panels here. I'm probably overkilling our solar panels, actually. But I'd rather have too much power versus not enough power, so I'm okay doing it this way. Alright, sweet. Ooh, I need cobalt, don't I? Let's go grab some more cobalt. And since I have the sensor lenses, we'll actually use these. Here, I haven't really gone this way too much. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this at night. This is a huge cliff. I just want to say that right now. See, use copper. Alright, so it's up there. Coal. Volatiles. There's a crap ton of iron right there. Yeah, I feel like I need to do this at night because then I can actually kind of see the ores. So yeah, we're gonna head home. We're gonna do this little mining trip at night here. Feel safer doing it that way. I don't plan on being out too long. I just don't want to get lost. Granted, I could make the Mark II tablet so that I can actually switch between. That might not be a bad idea. Because I have a tracker. I just need to hook it up, which I have more than enough power, so I might as well just hook this up, then I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's. How much power does your solar dive now? Um, I actually produce a lot of power with my solar setup here. Network analyzer. I don't want the network analyzer. I think I have to go inside. I do need more steel sheets. Perfect. I'm actually going to need another thing of steel sheets now that I think about it. Because the stack I already made is enough to weld the entire top, so we're just going to make another stack of steel sheets here. Ooh, more cable. I like cable. Airlock, air control, map motherboard, deep miner. I should have a tracker somewhere. I don't know where my tracker is. I know I had a tracker at some point. Thought it was in here. Oh geez, I have glass and steel sheets in my jumpsuit. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not sure where my tracker is, so we'll wait until morning. Fantasy. That's probably enough for right now. All right, let's continue building the hydroponics room. Which actually, the door goes right here. Oh, I think it is in the rover. Yeah, there it is. What else do I have in here? Oh, I have the that tracker. Okay. Welding up all the frames. You know, it's nice not having to worry about my battery. As much as I like the wireless chargers, because they are really convenient in certain aspects, the freaking nuclear battery is just amazing. I'm out of steel sheets. Good thing I have more. Alright, this is a lot of welding. Is it daytime? Not yet. It's almost daytime. Alright, only a few more welds to go. I'm hoping I have enough for the airlock area too. If not, I'll have to go inside and grab more steel sheets. It's gonna be pretty close. Yeah, I could do a glass roof, but since I place solar panels on top of my base, that's the only reason I don't do it. Yeah, it's funny because when I was building this room over here, I had the wireless charger in my welder, and it was actually working really, really well. So I think if you're close enough to the Omni charger, then it actually works really well. But if you're farther away, it doesn't. All right, so I need a few more steel sheets for these guys here, and then I can properly make the airlock. Then the sun should be up here pretty soon. My guy also needs a shower. Let's see. Yeah, that's more than enough. And that's slowly increasing. I need 1,800. And then how much? Oh, 10 to 20. All right, well, we're gonna do this. Perfect. That's all I need is 10 MPa. So that should heat up quite a bit faster. How much? Oh, only 1500. No big deal. Yeah, the hydroponics room would look better with the glass roof. But the main reason I don't do it is, well, I mean, obviously, one, the solar panels, because I'm gonna have solar panels on top, but two, because of where I have this, it's not going to get sunlight all day. Essentially, it'll get sunlight in the morning and a little bit into the afternoon, and then it'll just not get sunlight the rest of the day. So that's kind of why I'm just going to use grow lights instead. I mean, but showering or lack of shower makes me get hungrier and thirstier quicker. I tend to wait until the warning gets really bad anyways. Ooh, it is daytime. So because it's daytime, apparently I'm going to launch myself over my base. But I do want to go find some cobalt, so let's head this direction. Oh, hey, there's cobalt. Alright, I need 50. There's also oxide in here too, which I do need some oxide, so maybe this is good. Well, there's a lot of cobalt in here, so let's see. We're gonna do this, this. Alright, I wonder if that's it. Let's turn our glasses on and find out. That's H2O. It looks like that is it. There's a bunch of oxide in here, though, which I'm gonna grab. There we go. Perfect. Such a cool area. Oh, we should be charging 751 watts. I could make this even more efficient, but considering I was getting less than 500 before the update, I'm not going to argue at 752. I think I did have oxide. Yeah. I plan on just dumping all the oxide in our base anyways. There we go. Yep, it's charging. All right, since I'm out here, let's finish welding up this area. Okay, perfect. And then we have the walls. And I can always change it to a glass roof if I need to. I mean, I could put wiring and stuff in here and actually hook up grow lights at some point because I could do. I mean, I could do that, I suppose. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but maybe I'll turn it into a glass roof because it would look a little bit better. Plus I can repurpose those frames for something else too. Like my trader platform, which I need to do, which I probably won't actually do this episode because I get easily sidetracked doing other things. Yeah, these are the right walls. There we go. All right. All right, basically this is ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna button this up completely, maybe. There we are. All right, we're gonna make sure everything's airtight, which it looks like it is. Yep, nope, we're good. So that is actually ready. Granted, the outside looks not great, but that's okay. I guess what I can do... Oh, that scared me. That makes me so freaking nervous. Okay, let's do plastic sheets. There we go. Alright, I just need a few more plastic sheets to finish this section, but I'll take it. Alright, let's head inside. Because I have everything I need. Yeah, you're at 10:25. Yeah, that's going to take a minute. So I'm not going to get to the harm suit this episode. But I can place it right there. I do have the backpack, don't I? Make it complete. Beautiful. Yeah, I kind of wish that you could put the jetpack, even if it didn't go quite as fast, at least you could still use it to a degree. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I do have a bunch of... Let's see, I don't think there's anything here. No, there isn't. Because I do have a bunch of oxide. I would like to do this. Okay, here goes nothing.
Low pressure.
Oh, it's holding. I might have to go on a mining run, or a mining run, not rum, and just get a bunch of oxide. But yeah, maybe what I could do is I could do... I mean, I could start with the glass roof and see how it actually works. I mean, I can always change it later because then every room's slightly different than at that point. The only downside is I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the lights. Well, no, actually, I won't. I know how I can actually do that. So if I'm going to do a glass roof in here, I need 25 walls. Oh, that's a shadow. I was like, what is that? Let's see. Steel. Turn my light off. I'm gonna need 25 of these things. And then I'm also gonna need a crap ton of flooring because I already have a bunch of cladding. I'm gonna need a lot more cladding than what I currently have. And this has to go up to what, 1800 Kelvin or 1500 degrees Celsius. We're slowly going. I would have to almost put volatiles in here for it to fully... Which I could put in the ice crusher, and I could hook this up to our... Like, there is a way that I could actually do this, but having the pipe heaters just kind of makes it passive. Let's see. So if that's going to be my hydroponics room, I'm going to have to extend our water line, which... Let's do this. Let's get rid of all this cladding here. I think this is all... Yeah, that's all normal wall. There we go. I did miss a section right here, but that's okay. Alright, so here's our main water line, which I'm going to have to extend all the way down there. I'm going to have to move our shower at some point too. Oh, hydration. There we go. Let's see, how much of this do I have? I have a little bit. It's not going to be nearly enough, but... Yeah, we'll just do that. I'm going to have to make a lot more pipe. Or else I could just make a bunch of insulation and repurpose the pipe I already have. That could work. Yeah, let's do that. If I remember correctly, I believe it stacks up 20. Which I need more steel. I'm gonna have to make more steel, aren't I? Adhesive insulation. So let's do this. Oh. There, that'll make 50. That'll be perfect. Alright, we have the walls. Yeah, so maybe what I'll do is I'll turn this into just a glass roof. Because I'll have more than enough solar power, so I shouldn't really have to worry. I keep forgetting the long pipes are a thing. Alright, perfect. Alright, now I need a crap ton of plastic sheets and a bunch of glass. I have 16 glass. I only need 9 more glass. So let's do this for glass sheets. And then we'll just do a full stack of plastic sheets. I forgot I had a bunch of silicone in here. Alright, we'll just do that. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. It's beautiful. Ooh, I can swap out our filters here. There we go. Now we're full. There we go. Alright. Yeah, since I removed the cladding, the base is actually... the FPS is a little bit better. Okay, so let's do this. I keep forgetting long pipes are a thing. It's not really the pipes or stuff like that that's doing it, it's the lighting. I have too many lights in my main area. Sweet. Okay, let's do it like this. Three, four, five. 1, 2. There we go. I should keep it like this. I'm not going to. Beautiful. $1,800. You're getting closer. It'll take a minute, but that's okay. Alright, so I guess what I can do is actually go outside and dismantle all the frames already put up there. I'm gonna have to make a lot more walls either way for the outside of our base here too. So I guess one thing I could do here, let's do this. Let's do $100 ingots worth of flooring here. All right, well that's gonna take a minute. So let's put you away. We'll keep this stuff on me. We'll grab all the cladding that we have. And then while these are being made, we'll head outside. And I do have about 15 minutes of the stream left. Doors first. Yeah, probably good idea for just in case. Granted, I'm pretty sure I got it all. So we should be fine. I feel fairly confident. I mean, you're not wrong. Nice. So much cladding. I don't know. I was pretty close to having enough for everything. I'm gonna be a little short, but we were pretty freaking close, so, you know, I'll take it. And I'm also gonna need a bunch of railing as well, or rails. Alright, so what we're gonna do is let's grab this, set to flatten. There we go. Let's do that. Well, that does look slightly better. Alright, let's head inside. Open the door. I do feel pretty confident that all of these windows are completely sealed. So I should be able to remove the frames with no consequence.
Hunger caution.
I literally just ate. At least that's how I feel. There. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to get the bigger satellite dish and a bigger landing pad to actually what are those orange canisters? Oh, those are canisters full of dirt. So I can use the terrain manipulator to fill in holes and stuff, which I actually need to do that. Oh my god. I don't know about you guys, but I think I might have enough floor in here. Okay. Perfect. I have all the flooring I could ever need. Actually, ironically enough, is that's not even going to be close to enough flooring. I mean, for outside it will be, but not for the entirety of my base. Look at that. Didn't even know there was a thing, but I started playing on Thursday, some kind of loss with all the things you can make. Yeah, I have almost 2,000 hours in this game, and I feel like in some aspects I haven't even scratched the surface of it. I feel like there's always something new. Alright, and that is all the cladding. So that's actually going to look pretty good. And then we'll put a bunch of railings on that and stuff too, so it'll look better. But then I can actually go around if I have to, you know, go in here to into this frame or something to fix something. I can always do that without having to go through a crap ton of frames. That's kind of why I left this area open. Plus then I can, you know, look in the windows all creepily. Alright, well, since I only have about 10 minutes left, let's start deconstructing this and hopefully our Alright, so far so good. I'm looking to make sure I see the composite window every time I deconstruct these, so far we're doing pretty good. I really need a shower though. My guy's suffering a little bit here. Yes, I'm not going to deconstruct the top of the airlock. I'm actually going to keep the airlock how it is. I'm just deconstructing the hydroponics room. Well, the frames above the hydroponics room. I'm actually deconstructing the hydroponics room. Alright. Could just do it like this. Heck yeah, look at that. And everything is still good. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. I could do a double wide too. I could make it too high, I suppose. I guess we'll find out. Because if I want to do the layer, I might have to make it too wide or too high anyways. That would make it kind of blend in with the rest of the base a little bit better too. I'll have to mess around with it. But I do kind of like the way that looks. Okay. Let's go inside. Yeah, this does look pretty good. Nice bright sun. I'm gonna have to throw some normal lights in here too, but in the meantime I can make some doors and stuff. Let's see. You're almost up to temperature, aren't you? It's actually moving up quite fast. No, I'm gonna have to probably increase it to too high, which I can easily do. I'll just have to make some more walls and stuff, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess around with our their hydroponics room. One thing I do want to do is I have this small satellite dish, steel, electrum, and solder. I don't think I have enough steel. I don't have any steel actually. So I'm gonna have to make some steel. Granted, doing that is gonna turn our furnace down. Let's see, because I want to make the big satellite. That'll give us more options too in terms of the 3x3 landing pad. So I have 15 actually I have just enough electrum. And then I have solder. I do have the solder, yeah, so you know what, we're just gonna make another stack of steel here. Well, it's not dropping too bad, so that's good. The coal's... Alright. Okay, that wasn't bad. That could have been way worse, I suppose. Sweet, and we have steel. Alright, we're just gonna throw all this in here. And the medium satellite dish. We just want to make one of them. So that's gonna be a minute, but that hopefully will give us more options with our 3x3 landing pad out here. I'm hoping anyways. I almost want to make another suit storage. Actually, let's make one of each. Iron, copper, and silver. Silver? So I'm gonna make two of these. I'm gonna make one of each. I think there's 3 different suit storages now. And you're almost done. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I need steel sheets to upgrade it, which I have plenty of steel sheets on me, so that's no big deal. Let's see here. Medium satellite dish. We need... Oh, steel sheets and plastic sheets. Okay, well, I have both. Sweet. Yes, a few volatiles will make the furnace hot. I have to be very careful though, because... Well, I do have... Alright. I can throw the volatiles in there. Alright, so we're going to do normal suit storage. Then we have the frame and then the locker. And then that's the locker, so... Let's see, let's do this. So we'll put normal suit in the normal suit storage with said backpack. And then mine will go right in the middle there. Probably should have, you know, moved them over a little bit, but that's fine. Alright, so... Let's do this. Just in case. I also have to be careful because if I get volatiles in here and I start the printer, it'll blow everything up. So let's do filter, volatiles. Let's just make one of them. Okay. We're gonna try a thing.
Toxin critical.
Yep. Oh crap. Well, that worked. I only need 10 to 20. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. What do I need for this? I need silver, silicon, and cobalt. Alright. I think I have enough of... Oh, good, I do. That scared me for a minute. Yeah, a little too much, but you know, the temperature is there, so I'll take it. Alright, and then, silver... Which actually, all the silver I threw... Yeah, I need more silver. We should be fine for volatiles. So I should be able to open this now. Yeah, we have just barely any. That's fine. Okay. So we have this, and we have this. Good thing you didn't throw a full stack though. Yeah, that would have been terrible. That also would have been kind of funny, but at the same time, this space would have been completely gone. And then yeah, after I make the harm suit, the helmet for it, we're gonna call the episode here. Hey, look what we got. Oh. Gold? Really? Hey, there we go. We're making the harm suit helmet. Yeah, and then I'm gonna call the episode after this. We got all, so essentially what we did this episode is we got all of the gas out of the tank that was right here into our waste tank for our furnace. In the next episode, I'm gonna hook up a filtration machine and filter out all the nitrogen in here, put it in this tank, and then super cool it, so then we can actually use this as a coolant to make the furnace a little bit more efficient. And then I do want to work on the hydroponics room. Now, what I'll probably end up doing is building a lot more walls and stuff, so then I can make this 2 high instead of just the 1 high, because I would like to get the Larry in there as well, so I can automate our food production, which I think would be pretty fun. But we do have the hydroponics room built. It's just not done yet. But we do have the harm suit. Boom. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna have to test it out and see how it is, but yeah, so that's my plan for the next episode. I also want to make a proper airlock here. I need to mess around with the circuit board so I can figure out why this airlock is having issues. And then I need to put lights in here. I'll probably throw a couple of grow lights just in case, because the sun's only going to be on the room for, it'll be early morning and then, you know, afternoon, and then after that it's going to be completely dark, which is going to affect our plans. So I might throw some grow lights in here as well, but I do want to make it, I think, too tall, because it'll also make it look better with how the rest of our base is too. But I'm going to call the episode here, so I am going to have my guy take a quick shower for a minute, since his hygiene levels are really not good right now.
Hydration critical.
Okay, he's just having issues left and right. That would be bombastic. That would have been very explosive. Gosh dang it. Oh well. Taking a shower in the dark. Perfect. Alright, well, on that note, I'm going to call the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all later.